I want you to consider that if you were to hit the lottery, that wouldn't actually make a huge difference in your life.
Hello, humans!
Welcome to the Daily Think Share. My name is Zach, and I'm here to bring to you some of the things I've been reading about, listening to, talking about with others that have been inspiring me that I wanted to share with you. If you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. So today I was at the Chelmsford Library. I was checking out some books. I went over to the magazine section and I went through Entrepreneur magazine cover with Connor Funta on the top. What I thought was really interesting, so I didn't know who Connor was until I read his article, but it was saying that he had a lot of success, he gained a lot of subscribers, and they started realizing he could monetize it and make money. He dropped out of school to pursue that career. And I thought what was really interesting was he understood the concept that this would probably not be forever. He is taking the money that he's making now and trying to put it towards businesses so that he can get a continuous income in the future after his fame is no longer paying off the way it did before. Then when I went over to Sports Illustrated, it was really interesting. It was Allen Iverson on the cover, and it was Where Are They Now? I went through a bunch of stories. I didn't really get into it because some of them were kind of depressing. We used to care so much about we're one of the top couple 100 athletes in the world at their sport, and we just don't care about it anymore. Ronda Rousey totally fell off the map after losing after that big fight, and then having a second fight and as a comeback, and then she lost that one too. What I wanted to teach you guys today about, and what I've been learning a lot about in financial literacy books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, like Richest Man in Babylon, 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss. As a teacher, a lot of times I'll hear this, like my students will say, oh yeah, I'll do that when I hit the lottery. And I want you to consider that if you were to hit the lottery, that wouldn't actually make a huge difference in your life. It would not lead to continuous wealth into the future. So one of the problems that a lot of athletes have is they get paid a lot of money. They get used to a certain lifestyle. They spend a lot. Then when they don't have those same paychecks coming through, they now have this large sum of money, but what do you do with that? Do you just keep eating off of it? Do you just keep, if you have one lump sum, do you just keep taking monthly paychecks from it? If you have a couple, say $40,000 like Clinton Portis, a running back for the Broncos and then the Redskins, it said he had $43 million he gave to investors. The idea was that they're gonna invest his money so it would get bigger rather than him just eating off of it, and he would live off the interest. Interest is just the money that the people give you for holding onto your money. But I think a lot of young people out there, they think that having one sum of money, if someone gave you $1 million, that makes you rich for life. It does not. The way that long-term wealth works is having something that's gonna consistently pay you. So one of the things me and Alyssa are working on is having a multi-family home that we can live in one section and then someone else can be paying us rent in the other section. So for those of you out there, once you get that $1 million, what do you do with it? Some people just want to spend it on toys. That's fine. Just consider you're probably not going to stay wealthy for long. But what I would recommend if you're someone that thinking ahead, like you want to make millions, you want to be wealthy, and you want to not work, you just want to have fun. Think about that first money that you're going to get. You want something to pay for, something that's going to consistently give you month after month paychecks.
That's also sort of like when you buy a piece of property in Monopoly and then people keep landing on it and keep giving you money for it. That would be the passive income from the original thing you bought.
So in the 4-Hour Work Week, he talks about how to create an automated business that will pay you monthly. And you define how much money you need to make per month for the lifestyle that you want to live. In Rich Dad Poor Dad, he gets you amped up for real estate. If you read that book, you got to be careful. You will get amped up about owning, buying, renting real estate. Really great podcast to listen to is Bigger Pockets. They talk all about real estate and how to turn that into a business, something that you can manage that will pay you consistently for some people so that they don't have to work daily. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want more, you want to be updated when I post daily, hit the subscribe button. Stay weird.